gals, non-binary
pals.
pals.
All right, welcome to part 1 of our playthrough of The Medium. The Medium is a game that was released about 2 months ago. We're a little bit backlogged on all of our stuff. So for those of you who don't know, I've been taking a little bit of a hiatus from work, mainly for my own physical health. And now we're going to get back to it. And what a way to celebrate physical health by a game about dead things.
Yay!
Right?
Very excited. Yeah, I don't know anything about this game other than you're a medium. That's it. That's all I know.
I think it takes place in Poland, too. It's like the only thing I know. I don't know if the developers are from another nation or anything. It's wild when you see developers from other countries make games that are kind of big hits here and vice versa.
Is this game a big hit?
You know, amongst the horror community, yeah. It was very well received.
Oh, that's good. It looked good. I liked what I saw.
Silence of the Lambs vibes here. Okay,
Why?
well, that was creepy timing, right? I just called Silence of the Lambs, and they're like, copyright infringement.
They're on to you.
They're on to me, and I don't like it.
It all starts.
It always starts with a dead girl in these things. God bless.
Spooky woods.
That's like there's some throaty bullfrog chasing her. No. Oh, that poor girl. She doesn't have shoes. They never have shoes. That's why they're always caught, right?
No, I think they're caught because they have things like this where they run into a lake and it's like, where do I go? Do I go into this lake? Hi, buddy.
Don't do that.
Maybe don't have a gun.
Don't do that. Oh, he did it.
Fine.
What a douche.
Yeah,
Every time.
He didn't seem like a nice dude.
Okay, that's a tea kettle. I was like, wait, we didn't put on tea.
Thought that was our tea kettle for like a hot
I know,
second.
I did too. I was like, that's really on brand.
Since I was little, I've had this.
You forget you're wearing headphones, you know, and then you're like,
dream.
Mm-hmm. And you're like, the teapot's in my ears.
Summer, a girl is running through the woods.
Oh my god, she's so gorgeous.
The moon.
And long hair.
Lines.
Screams and lesbian.
And then the gunshot.
those are pretty glasses.
It always felt so real. The blood on my cheek, the cold
Are you
sweat
talking to a
running
real
down my
person or a ghost?
I'd managed to convince myself it really happened. This scar of a memory. A part of me I could never fully understand. Well, that wasn't the only part.
You filthy.
No wonder people used to think I was strange.
Aw. That's okay. They thought I was strange, too.
They only knew.
I mean, of course you're strange. You're the protagonist. Right? That's how that works?
You're one hair color away from being an anime protagonist.
It was the hardest day of my life. The day I went home to say goodbye to
Gorgeous visuals.
Screams and daddy issues.
to dress him up for his last journey. Put him in a suit, fix his tie. Simple. Just the things he did every day. But looking through his stuff wasn't easy. I needed a moment.
You think all the horses look at the one horse that got a statue made of them with the, like, the king's horse, and they're just like, look at that neighing son of a bitch. Thinking he's tough shit. I mean, surely they could be horsing around, but one of them's definitely whinnying.
I was almost
Wow,
ready.
these visuals are
Hey.
stellar.
I just had to find
need to
his special
stop.
tie clip.
Okay. You know the worst part about doing any sort of YouTube content
What?
is like the second there's a cutscene, that's when something itches.
Oh, 100%. Or your eyes.
And then you're like, the second there's none, you're here now. You're fine. Like the cutscene's over. It's like, and my nose is like, well, I'm not allergic to regular gameplay, just cutscenes. Well, never stop bitching about that. Ooh, we're in the 1990s. October, Memorial of the Holy Guardian Angels, funeral at 10, ultrasound, Lady of the Rosary, biopsy, send package to Marianne, neurological visit.
You're at your dad's house, right? Because she said she was gathering her
So I'm
father's
assuming
things.
this is his schedule. Man, they're doing a lot of funerals. So either they're dying a lot and they keep coming back, and this poor girl is like coming home every 3 days being like, Dad died again. Or he's probably, what's that word? It's the person who handles funeral stuff.
Mortician?
Is it mortician?
Yeah.
Yeah, mortician.
Well, I mean, I guess the mortician is the one who actually handles the corpse. I don't know if there's a name for the person who just does the funeral arrangements.
I always, I remember in the Old West it was Undertaker.
Yeah. Look at that gorgeous wood.
Very retro 90s. Not retro because it's visually appealing, but like the gameplay looks like a point and click. Like Longest Journey.
Yeah.
I want to play that. I never got to beat it.
Same.
Yeah.
Kitty!
Kitty!
Yeah. Nice to see you too.
Here's a door, and here's an open door. Let's go to the open one first.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Always. That lighting is just stellar.
It's like he never...
I think it's glitching out.
Oh, yeah.
It's like wigging me out. I'm like, stop flickering. I'm trying to examine the room.
And the chairs are haunted.
I used to think I'd never fit in. But Jack, he didn't mind my weirdness.
Of course you never fit
Aw.
in. Everyone
He
else is a
kept telling me
goddamn
I was
oil
special.
painting. Look at this picture. Of course, it's just you and your stepfather. The rest are like a Monet picture, right? Look at the background.
Well, they're blurred. It's a blurring technique. This photographer, you should know this.
I should.
Jack was part of the Solidarity movement. He
What's
spent
that?
a few months in an internment camp, but even that couldn't dampen
oh.
his spirit.
Okay. Yikes.
Yikes.
Keep hissing at me. Who do you think's gonna feed you now?
That's a big yikes for me, by the way. You don't. Once you hear the term internment, you're like, well, that can't be healthy.
This is fine.
And where were you?
This is fine.
Weird to be back in my
Wow.
room.
This was your room?
So many memories. Yeah.
This is the size of
I
a
used to have a thing
studio
for 'em.
apartment.
In America, right?
Oh my
know why.
god.
Yeah.
I guess they just used to make me happy. Jack knew it well. That's why there's so many of them here.
Healthy hobby of taxidermy
Literally,
on bugs.
any bedroom that you can fit a couch and a bed in and is luxurious.
And a desk. All right, let's just go over our jealousy here. We have plenty of wall space. Oh my god, a giant bookshelf that's
Well, keep
also
walking.
a dresser.
Keep walking the other way. What's on the other half of the room?
I'm checking.
Okay, nothing.
Nothing.
There was a kitchen over there, studio
Oh, he has a
apartment right
goddamn
there.
bathroom.
Good lord.
Every time.
Nicer
I
than
used
our
to get
living
a lot
room.
of these. To me, they were like trophies.
You reading it
Badges
or?
of honor for
You
doing
can
the
read it
right
after she
thing.
shuts her mouth.
Jack wasn't too amused, but he did his best to cover for me. I kind of feel bad for making him go through all
Thinking
that.
she's gonna stop.
Yeah, right? All right, so this
Dear
is-
Mr. Orkin, we
Mhm.
must request you attend the next parent-teacher meetings as we would like to discuss with you the situation that took place last Thursday. To recap, Marianne gave one of the students a message from his recently deceased grandmother.
Not cool, dude. Not cool.
We understand it was Marianne's way of consoling her fellow student, but we are sure you realize this behavior is inappropriate, to say the least. Given that this is not the first behavioral problem we've informed you about, we believe it's high time for us to meet and talk about Marianne's future at our school.
Yo, imagine the message from the grandmother was like homophobic. and like antagonistic, be like, yeah, I talked to your grandmother. They said you're still like, they're in hell, by the way. Turns out homophobia is wrong. And then the son or the grandson's like, yeah, grandma, burn in hell, Meemaw.
Also, are their schools just numbered in whatever country we're in?
Oh, American schools are numbered too.
Okay, but you don't sign it principal of school number blank like
Yes, you
that
do.
letter.
Yes, you
What?
do. Okay, so you and I live in what is known as a suburb. So like we went
Okay.
to a high school or anything, and
Sure.
it said like town high school. You know, like there would be like a West Hills High School or a Babylon High School or something like that. So in cities, they have districts that are numbered or whatnot. So it'll be like PS 103, PS 102, which stands for public school, yada yada.
Wow, I didn't
So
know
like
that.
in a suburban area they don't have that, but in an urban area, or I guess in Europe as well, because this says primary school. I don't know what the
Right,
grading's
I don't
like
I don't
there.
know what primary school
Yeah.
means. That's wild.
Yeah. You know, that's why there's elementary school, middle school, high school, and
Yeah.
college.
My
Nicolage.
oldest family heirloom. As a kid, I'd show this to people just to
They'd
freak
be like,
them
"Oh my
out.
God, it's
I'd
paper."
usually say something like, "Pretty sick, huh?" I was such a dork.
And you still are.
I see you admission card. First name Marianne, last name 3 hyphens. From the hyphens. All right, sex female. Oh, that's right. We're in the 90s where people weren't as progressive about that. Fun. Initial diagnosis: second degree thermal burns covering 35% of total body surface, trunk and upper limbs area.
I'm sorry. The part of our body is called the trunk in medical terms?
Wait, so when you have junk in the trunk, you're basically saying you're fat. Not that you have a fat butt, but that your torso is fat? Okay. Suspected inhalation injury, care management, stabilization, early wound coverage, respiratory support initiated, fluid resuscitation initiated, pain control initiated, patient placed on high flow oxygen and until carbon monoxide poisoning is ruled out.
She was in a fire.
I know now why. Yeah, I know, and I now know why they had to make this game take place in Europe, because a 3-year-old in the 90s would not have received any medical care. All the U.S. people would be like, "Well, that sucks."
We were getting a lot of graphical glitches, apparently. Look at that one. And now I want to know, while I'm poking fun at it, like, I don't think it impacts how I feel about the game in any way.
No, it's just funny.
Yeah.
It's like when
Thanks
you're
for
playing a
the
game that's a shooter and the gun shoots wrong.
Now
Yeah.
you had my luck.
And in this case, I'm like,
That's why
is
I
it
kept coming
possessed?
back.
Marianne, tell
Play.
us.
To take care of them. To listen. That was the least I could do.
Okay.
Spirits. There was a time I'd try to run from them. To ignore their
Oh, the
That
calls.
kid
creepy
on the-
one.
The
Matthew
middle
was
one, not the
first
middle
I
one.
helped.
The one behind the middle one.
Yes,
Yeah.
right? Oh my God, it looks like Lucifer.
Is that supposed to be Marianne?
Yeah, I think she's the adult.
Oh, okay. No, I meant the creepy child, because I didn't know when that photo was taken. That was the only kid with, like, dark hair. I didn't know if that was, like, a childhood photo or something.
No, that's a boy assigned because, you know, like, girls have to have
Oh, yeah, no
skirts.
skirt. Yeah.
Boys on the left, girls on the right. I'm assuming the teacher area, because she was mentioning about going back.
Yeah, but,
The
like,
orphanage?
I thought she'd go back to the orphans who were her age who she made friends with, I thought was it. Not
No, I
like,
think she goes back to the orphanage to, like, just take care of the kids and stuff like that because, you know, she feels indebted to them.
yes.
Like, the orphanage itself. She's just volunteering.
Yeah.
You know, does this woman look like she has friends?
Miners from the... How do you pronounce that? Sirsa?
Sirsa? Sirsa?
Miners from the Sirsa mine came to work today, as usual, but instead of flashlights and pickaxes, they carried a black casket with lit candles, a symbol of their company's demise. This is not the death of our mines, says a member of the Sirsa
wait.
Mine Rescue.
Hold on. That's kind of hardcore.
And they just came and mourned their job?
Yeah, they came to their job with a fucking casket.
Casket and some candles.
Oh my God. No, the casket had lit candles on it.
A casket
And
and
it's
some
just
candles.
like, man, that's like really goth.
This is not the death of our minds, says members of the Sears of Mine Rescue Committee. We will not let our jobs be buried. This casket is meant for the Vistula Coal Company, they added.
Wait. What was that word? Our jobs will be what?
Buried?
Did you say that again?
Buried.
One more time.
Buried? What's the problem?
Don't you mean buried?
Oh, buried. It's a U.
No, it's buried.
I think it matters.
I think
Can I get through this?
I'm just talking about how English is weird, okay?
The miners have also announced that they will work tomorrow. They refuse to accept the Sears mine was liquidated. Meanwhile, their colleagues continue to protest outside company headquarters in Taiki, building a symbolic wall in the entrance. Every day, they add another layer of bricks. There are only 5 left until the wall reaches the ceiling. NATO's new mission, projecting stability in a post-Cold War world. Earlier today, U.S. President Bill Clinton delivered a major foreign policy address to commemorate the fall of the Berlin Wall. The president commended the progress that was made in the last decade towards strengthening democracy in Central and Eastern Europe, while also outlining the challenges that lie ahead. The U.S. leader also emphasized the fact that his country's leadership and involvement have been critical to Europe's peaceful transformation. President Clinton's vision of an undivided, undemocratic, and peaceful Europe have now been furthered by another key achievement, the induction of Poland, Hungary, and the Czech Republic into the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. By doing so, the NATO leaders are hoping to strengthen these young democracies, ensuring their further contribution to the security and stability of Europe.
Okay.
Can I just say,
yeah,
the U.S. is the only country who has visions for other countries? Is that not weird?
Yeah, it's kind of like we get a little too involved, and we've been for a while, right?
So that was a lot of information. We had a mine that closed down. We're learning this is post-Cold War. Do we know the actual year it is right now?
1999, because of the schedule.
1999.
Those look like nuts.
What was that, cat food?
Yeah, that's cat food.
Feed the cat. Feed the cat.
Here you go. What's your face?
Oh, we don't get to learn the cat's name?
No, the cat's name is What's Your Face. Bill, what's your face?
Okay.
I can't believe it's all still here.
Okay, so...
Is Jack her dad? Because it's weird that in the beginning she's like, my dad, and now she just says Jack. Right?
I'm assuming Jack is her foster father, so it's
That's
like
what I meant. Yeah, because we learned she's an orphan.
Maybe it's a different thing. I don't know.
Oh,
Okay,
Leia,
so-
I have a question.
Yeah.
As someone who enjoys photography, would you have liked the old way of developing?
I would have liked to have the opportunity to try it. I've never gotten to.
No lights.
Illuminate for 5, then 3, then 3, then 3. Okay, so dip, 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 and dodge. All right, so I'm assuming if this is the, what? Illuminate?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm assuming we go from right to left.
That makes
then?
the most sense, yeah.
You wouldn't do like a illuminate and then go
Middle,
blop,
right,
blop,
left.
blop. You'd go on the assembly line.
Yeah, this
seize
is-
the means of
This
production.
isn't the Konami code. Like, in a nice straight
I
order.
forgot about this one.
Okay, so 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Illuminated photo. Right. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Multi-graded photo. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Water bathed photo. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. I'm sick of this Mississippi.
He's the
It's
last photo
fine.
I took of you, Jack.
Oh, he looks like a more regal Jeff Bezos. I'm glad he's dead.
He does, yeah. He looks like if Jeff Bezos weren't an inhuman robot.
Well, then that's just not Jeff
Oh, my
Bezos.
bad, that's Zuckerberg.
I mean, yeah, Zuckerberg really does look like a
Bezos
robot.
is an alien.
Yes, that was it. And we have weird overlords. All right?
Yeah.
We have to find a tie clip. So, the tie clip.
The tie clip.
All right, I like.
yourself
Okay, so
together,
here's a little
Marianne.
fun game design. Like, we have the option to explore this, but we have an objective that we haven't met.
Oh, so you're
it tells
trying
us
to
that
leave.
the objective is here somewhere. So it just means we're gonna do another loopy loop.
Right.
So this was Jack's room. Did we?
Not his bedroom, right? There's no bed in here.
Jack was a humble, religious man. He ran a funeral home, and I'd help out whenever I could.
There it
It
is.
felt good to be useful.
It ran the
Christ had
funeral
some
home.
sick abs. I'm just saying. Save me with them abs, Christ. That didn't get me sent to hell. I don't know what will.
Oh wait, what's that? The little box.
Yeah, this is a new prompt. I explored this earlier.
Come
Oh.
on, Jack. Where'd you put it?
Oh, rip.
Okay. Let's do this the other way.
What's the
so,
other way?
just
Oh.
the insight button.
There you are.
Yeah, you gotta stop dropping stuff under stuff.
Also, you gotta not get toothpaste on your tie clip. I'm just saying. That's some crust
Pretty
shit,
sure
right?
it's a flag.
That's a flag? That's
I think it's
toothpaste.
waving like a flag, yes.
Oh, well,
that's
the
it.
little waves mean it's like on the
Jack's
toothbrush, I
waving
No.
thought.
his hand. Time to say goodbye.
Are you telling me I've been looking at toothpaste the wrong way? That we're
No,
just
you've been
washing
looking at
our teeth
toothpaste
with
the
flags?
right way, but that's not. It's not toothpaste. It's a tie clip. No one's getting a toothpaste tie
We
clip.
lived upstairs from Jack's
If anybody
funeral
has a
home.
toothpaste tie
It
clip, please
wasn't as
post
weird
so
as it
in the
sounds.
comments below.
Besides,
Just help me
if it
spite my
wasn't for
spouse.
that, I may never have learned to use my powers.
I see a door that seems to be open here, but we're just gonna walk into the wall endlessly.
Interesting idea that a medium ended up in a funeral home for sure. That's one way to confirm that you have powers to talk to the dead.
Man, it must have made living very uncomfortable.
Oh, this is pretty.
Yeah,
Oh.
I really, like I mentioned it earlier, I like the 90s vibe of this. And what I mean by that is like the point and click adventure games where you'd like try and solve puzzles. This feels like a puzzle game. It feels like it's not going to be about combat, which
Yeah.
honestly, I'm kind of okay with that. When it comes to horror games, combat's either really, really good or really, really bad. There's no in between. Like Dead Space, for example. Combat was
What
really,
a
really
weird
good.
house. Like, are you surrounded by other apartment buildings, or is it like
I guess so.
that can't all just be your house, right? Freaking huge.
I'm assuming it's other apartment buildings.
Gotta be.
Because I think a house can't be on a second level.
Jack taught
At
me
that
to
point, it's
accept
an
my
apartment.
condition.
No, yeah. It just
Of
it
all
looks like
my
there's other
foster
buildings like
parents,
next to
He
you.
was
Yeah.
the only one who saw it as a gift and not a curse.
The last goodbye funeral home. Oh my god,
Aw.
that's mean.
How does it mean? It's to the point.
I know, it just feels kind of like you're really digging in there with salt in the wound.
I'm
kinda
sorry.
stuff.
What is a happy name for a funeral home we can pick?
Swift goodbyes.
Really? Did they only take in relatives you couldn't stand?
Well, honestly, it feels like that's a better name for a crematorium.
Jack's in the prep room.
Ah, here's a better name for a funeral home. You right? You stab them, we slab them.
Okay.
Yeah? No? Nothing? Okay.
What's with the tree?
What?
There's a tree behind you. Like carved in the wall.
Oh.
And it's also the same two paintings from Jack's room in here.
That's weird. I don't know what that would be. Bombing, dress the body. Okay, so this is the record of funeral. Name of deceased, Adam Nowak. Family contacted 322-02999. Male. Birthday.
University student. Married. Died in a car accident. Sad face.
Yeah. Mrs. Nowak brought funeral payment confirmation today. It's in the cabinet. Also, Robert took Friday off, so we'll need to find someone else for the funeral, Marianne. That's some shit.
Here it is.
Keys for the prep room.
It's November right now in the game, right?
They look so... like, I don't even care. They're like, yeah, it's a photo.
Who took the photo?
The ghosts, right? They're like, hey, can you hold this for a second? Just hovering cameras.
I
Man, that would
didn't
make
thi-
photography
I didn't think it was
easy.
a bad photo, though. It was alright. It was very portraity, which I think was common in the 90s.
Uh,
You didn't have cell phones where you were taking like click,
no one
click,
in the
click, click.
90s smiled because they know that they would never be able to live outside of the 90s.
They were smiling in the photo.
Because 90s people never
It
forget.
was a soft smile. I love how, like, unless they're grinning, it's not a smile to you.
Unless you're prepared to kill Batman, it is not. That's just the rules.
Okay.
Oh, well, this isn't creepy at all. This...
I mean...
Oh, claustrophobia. Sure, no thing. Man, if this is the prepping room, think about this, how impractical this is. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Now, I get it. You probably want a morgue or whatever in the basement for cooling purposes, right?
Sure. Are there no lights?
No, there are lights. Okay, hear me out.
Alright.
How the fuck do we get a body down this? Because you usually put it on a gurney, right?
That's a good question. I mean, normally there's, like, another entrance.
Oh, okay, there's an elevator.
Okay.
That's got to be an elevator, right?
See?
That's got to be.
I hope so.
Well, there's a little dial here, though, so that screams elevator.
Yeah, I guess.
Not sure if I'm ready for this.
Sorry, lady.
This looks like a fun room. Any prompts? Any prompts? Please, madam, may I have some prompts?
Hey, Jack.
Hi, Jack Dad. You know what's really awful?
Jack
I have
Dad.
father issues, and my father's name is Jack. So I'm like, well, shoot.
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything, but yeah.
Oh,
You
I need a
the
tie.
Special clip? No. Where's your tie?
Is that it behind you? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's a nice tie. I like the color.
Okay, I just did that by accident, but I guess I had to combine those two.
Makes sense.
I was just like, click, click, get out of menu.
You wouldn't have it any other way.
Okay, so, you get the tie. Sorry I compared you to Jack
didn't
Bezos.
expect
You're
this
actually
to
not
be
like
easy.
Jack Bezos.
Jeff Bezos, dear.
I guess I didn't know
Jack
what to
Bezos. Jeff
expect.
Bezos' older
When things get
funeral
personal,
director
It
brother.
just burns you from the inside out. There. I guess you're ready.
Are any of us ready?
But am I?
Sweet cloth animal.
Shadowing there is really nice.
Well, the whole scene composition is beautiful.
Yeah. That's actually the sound that plays whenever a morgue door closes.
Oh, okay.
Did you not know that? It's standard industry practice.
I've never heard that, no.
Yeah.
Oh, read. The signs that
You're ever
says-
wondering how to stream or do YouTube content? You just basically lie all the time about random facts. It's
Just
fun.
spooky stuff is happening, lady.
Yeah. It's just lights going off.
You were just commenting how a dimly lit staircase was spooky. You're telling me the lights flickering ain't spooky?
No, I thought about it in this way, right?
Mm-hmm.
Getting a body down on something like this, with wheels, down a flight of stairs, is scary.
Sure.
I don't
I
want to...
think flickering lights
Is that
is
toothbrush? No.
Scary. No, I think they're makeup brushes.
Oh, yeah, you have to make them up because they get real pale.
Yeah.
It's
It's fine.
That's scary. See,
No, it's
right there?
fine. Don't
right
worry
where
ab-
she's looking.
Don't
You
worry
s-
about it.
No, I don't want to go up there. I'm going to live in the morgue. Why would I say that? That's just as bad.
Yeah, there's no food unless you feel like turning to cannibalism.
Okay, I'm weighing my options.
Leia,
I'm weighing my options!
it's fine. It's just a spooky Slender Man. Don't worry
I like
about
how
it.
she's also, like, looking with her eyes like, please don't make me resort to cannibalism. Okay.
Oh, we're still there, huh? Oh. There it goes.
Well, fudge. I don't like this. Don't like it at all.
It's
How about we just
fine.
leave? You know what? I'm gonna have a new life. We're
No,
gonna go.
go to the spooky sounds.
No, I don't want to.
Progress the story. It's fine.
You're fine.
What the hell?
Hi, Ghost. We're a medium. It's cool. We're gonna be your friend.
Guess you felt it too, huh?
How'd the cat get in
Oh,
there?
the chairs moved. Look at that, the chairs
oh,
moved.
yeah, you're right. Also, an urn got smashed, apparently.
Yeah.
As it did so many times before. Just when I thought my day couldn't get any worse.
Excedrin for all your migraine and medium needs.
Is that darn notebook? I'm gonna be late. I need to find that. Marianne? Marianne, are you crying, my child?
Talk about emotional labor, right?
Bad face.
It's a really cool how they're.
Now,
The
you
world
didn't
is
happen
split.
to see my notebook, did you, darling? My memory's a bit fuzzy. So much for aging gracefully, eh? Where is that?
Listen, Jack. You should probably get some rest. Forget the notebook.
Oh, no. I've got so much work, my dear.
It's okay,
I know,
Jack.
I can't just... What?
Oh, they got so much work to do. I'm sorry. Is this a rendition of you, Jennifer?
This is so sad.
You are crying. What's wrong, dear? Oh, why is it so cold in here? Child, where is that damn notebook?
It's okay, Jack. It's okay.
My sweet little Marianne. What would I ever do without you?
Jack, don't worry about it. It's time to get some rest.
Oh, Marianne.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm worried about the surgery. When I'm at the hospital, are you sure you're going to be all right?
Yes, Jack.
Well, I guess the
I'm, like, gonna
surgery didn't go
cry.
well with that giant-sized hole in his head.
Oh, you know, I promised myself once I would never let anything happen to you. Not while I'm around.
I'll be fine. I promise.
The waterworks.
Risky stuff, man,
They're coming.
right?
Yep, no risky stuff,
All right,
Jack.
Jack.
Uh,
Get some rest.
I'm okay. I'm not crying.
Be good, Marianne. I love you, my child. I've loved you since the
Oh.
moment you walked into my life.
Oh, and her dad disintegrates.
Always.
So I want everybody here to, are you ready to really, really cement this?
Yep.
There are two people in this room in this video. One of them clearly has issues with their father, and one of them had a loving relationship with their father. I want you to guess which one. Show your guess is in the comments
Most
below.
people would give anything to have
Oh
that
my God.
opportunity. To say all the things that were left unsaid. But it didn't make things any easier.
No, it didn't.
I could help 1,000 souls cross over, but when it came to Jack, it's.
I'm so sorry I cried.
Don't be. You love your daddy. It just made you think about that. About that moment where you're gonna have to send your daddy off of
No,
his mortal
you
coil.
shut your mouth while we were recording this.
I used to think everyone.
Like you're
saw
gonna
the
have to
world
actually become a medium and make sure he goes to heaven
Uh-huh.
or hell.
Uh-huh.
divided.
You're a
torn
nerd.
between
I am
two
an asshole, yeah.
realities.
I love you, though.
I love you too.
Yeah, no, time for a drink, girl.
Then she puts just the glass aside and just chugs that shit.
I was the only.
You're like, this is for the cat. This is for me.
Oh.
Glug glug glug.
Sorry, I was hoping to, like, do a pause where I could, like,
Or
No,
Use a tissue.
there are no pauses here.
We're closed. There's another funeral home across town. I can give you the number.
Marianne,
Who is this?
Hello.
you don't know me, Marianne, but I know you.
Talking?
This is a joke.
You need to listen to me, Marianne.
Okay, I'm hanging up.
I know what you are.
What?
A mortician?
A
Who
woman?
is this?
Yeah. A brunette?
I need your
A mess.
Listen, if that's all you've got, I'm...
No, there's more. I can give you the answers you've been looking for your whole life. But I need you to trust me.
Trust you. I don't even know you.
It all starts with
Oh, the thing that was said at the beginning of the game. Okay.
Dun dun dun.
the Neva Resort. Find me there, please.
I'm sorry, the what resort?
It's almost
That was a
gone.
W.
It's not dark yet, but it's
Wait,
getting
did they-
there. You're the only one who can stop it. You're my only chance.
Hello?
Do you know a Ben Kenobi by chance? An Obi-Wan Kenobi?
Obi-Wan Kenobi would get us out of this.
Oh god, yeah. Dude, Ewan McGregor would get us out of this. Just
You mean
flash
because
them
he's
pearly
Obi-Wan
whites.
Kenobi? They're the same person.
They are the same person. Hello, Pigeon.
Bloober team. Sorry. Oh, this is a trippy intro. I'm sorry, there were only 3 animators? Good job. Oof.
It turns out that they hired 3 Super Saiyans to animate, which is why they were able to get so much done. I want that hat. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. I don't
You don't
care
even know what that hat means.
You're right, I don't. I just want it.
Okay.
I feel like that man is a wizard.
There are other kinds of wizards I can think of that you don't want to be considered, who also have pointed hats.
Oh my god! Man! White supremacists ruin everything!
Now, I do not know if that's what that hat is, but
No. No, it's not.
God, I hope this isn't too loud. We didn't do a sound test or something like this in the beginning.
You never can.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always a bitch. Ooh, I just bopped my mic.
Don't do that. What did your mic ever do to you?
That pigeon just exploded to font.
Yes. Oh, I gotta say, so really
oh, that's
cool.
really cool font, yeah.
Yeah, well, it's really cool how your screen splits, and I love the aesthetics of the dead side, the spirit side.
Yeah.
Super cool.
Yeah.
Really dig it.
Mad Max bullshit.
I'm sorry. Tell me we're on a motorcycle.
Dude, and she rides a
Oh
motorcycle.
my god, yes.
This girl's amazing.
I like her a lot.
You know she had like burn scars on her
You know,
face.
really. Oh,
On nothing but a hunch. A call from a complete stranger.
Thomas.
But I'd learned to trust my instincts, and there was something about this guy. His voice felt like I should know him. Either way, he sure seemed to know me.
You know what really made me look at Marianne and be like, she gets it.
Yeah.
When she puts her dad in and she hears knocking, and her first answer is, "Can't you people read? We are clothes." I'm like, yes. That was it. Like, yes, exactly.
That tired energy.
The tired energy.
Marianne has Donald Duck energy.
Yes. She's gotta be like, what, Gen Xer, right? She's gotta be like
Yeah.
early
Gen X.
20s right now in the 90s,
Yeah.
so. Because I wanted to say tired millennial energy, but millennials were like kids and teens during the
Yeah,
90s. She embodies the idea of tired millennial energy.
Right off the bat, I could feel there was something off about that place.
All right, guys, gals, non-binary pals. I think this is a good stopping point
Yeah.
for us to
New
put
location, continue in the mystery.
Mhm.
Gonna find out what's up with this Thomas character. You know
Right,
who
so-
I always think about?
Mhm.
Thomas from Regular Show. Immediate first thought when I hear the
It
name
doesn't
Thomas.
help that he's like a foreign spy with the accent, right?
All right, anyway, all right. So thank you all so much for tuning in for our Let's Play. Special shout out to our sponsor tier Patreon, Nejikomu. You and all of our paid subscribers help keep the channel growing and the content flowing.
Yes, without you, none of this would be possible. So thank you
Yes.
so much for all the support you give. You help keep the channel growing and the content
Oh, so we're
flowing.
saying it twice.
Okay, I literally ADHD'd
I
out
can
of
tell.
that, so
I
I want
said
you.
that already.
I want everyone to realize that I have that, and sometimes I'll be like, "Wait, did we say the thing? Say the thing. Say
It creates
the
a
thing,
lot
say the thing."
of fun bloopers.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm really intrigued so far. I love what I'm seeing. I can't wait to see more. And if you're enjoying as much as we are, be sure to let us know in the comments. You know, do the YouTube thing. Like, comment, share. Because, like, that's how content creators grow and we do better. So if you want other people to see our great videos, the thing.
And with that, I hope everybody remembers to stay safe and
Stay
stay positive.